Luigi.
Here's my brother Luigi now to tell you a whole heap of a spaghetti pile of information.
Hello, Mario. Hello, I'm Luigi, and I'm here today to tell you all about puberty and its many effects.
Luigi is the taller, skinnier younger brother of Mario in the second half of the Mario Bros. He originally was created as a palette swap for Mario, acting as player 2, but over time he developed his own character and his own games. In the Mario series, Luigi usually appears as either another player, like in the original games, or in the new Super Mario games, or is playable in some sections of single-player adventures like Galaxy 2 or 3D Land. He is known for his more fluttery jumps and his slipperiness? I don't know why. Luigi is timid, easily scared, and cowardly, always living in his brother's shadow. These attributes were expertly brought over to his own game, Mario is Missing. Oh yeah, and Luigi's Mansion, I guess. In Luigi's Mansion, Luigi must rid haunted mansions, or hotels, of ghosts, armed with a vacuum and a flashlight and, sometimes plungers, and save Mario from King Boo. The first game was a launch title for the GameCube, then Dark Moon released for the 3DS in 2013, and 3 released for the Switch in 2019. Luigi is implied to have a romantic relationship with Princess Daisy, but this is only briefly hinted at in some sports games. It's weird, because Mario's the one who rescued Daisy in Super Mario Land, but I guess polyamory isn't his thing. Luigi even got his own year to himself in 2013, where he starred in a retelling of New Super Mario Bros. U called New Super Luigi U. In Smash, Luigi's alts reference some pretty deep cuts in Mario history, like Pinball, Donkey Kong Jr., and the Atari XE port of Mario Bros., as well as other things like Fire Luigi and Waluigi. So Luigi can have a fire costume and a reference to a console I hadn't heard of till writing the script, but Mario can't get fire, come on. Luigi is the first clone in Smash and was a full clone of Mario in the original game, though since then he's drifted closer to a semi-clone. Luigi retains Mario's fireball, though it acts a little differently. His side special is Green Missile, with Luigi becoming a battering ram, though surprise surprise, this along with his down special Luigi Cyclone are Smash originals. He also has Mario's Super Jump Punch, though this version can either be devastating or nothing. Although Luigi has had his Poltergeist since 2001, even when Melee existed, it wasn't incorporated into his moveset until Smash 4 with his final Smash. The Poltergeist G00's plunger capabilities were used in Ultimate for Luigi's grabs and throws, which is interesting since the G00 didn't appear in a Mansion game until a year later. In Brawl, Luigi's final smash is Negative Zone. This is so weird. Luigi dances in a big circle forms around him that gives enemies different negative effects. Maybe it's based on him being stuck in Mario's shadow. I don't know. It's weird. But in Smash 4 and Ultimate, he uses his Poltergust to suck everything in, using his 5000 from Dark Moon in 4, and his G00 from 3 in Ultimate. It just makes a lot more sense. But if you ever think Luigi is too boring, let me show you Ouija. Ness teaches us that it's okay for fully grown adults to beat up children. Literal children, and believe me, this won't be the last time. Ness is the protagonist of Earthbound, a JRPG released for the SNES in 1995. If this is every other Nintendo series at the time, this is Earthbound. Earthbound follows Ness, a young boy with PSI powers tasked with defeating Gygus, an alien life force that crash landed on Earth who's consumed the world in hatred. Ness goes on a quest with his friends Paula, Pooh, and Jeff to track down the 8 melodies, encountering cultists, zombies, and the personification of Ness's own evil thoughts. You know, a kid's game. Earthbound, however, is actually the second game in the Mother series, a series known for its wacky and wild plot, visuals, and humor. The first Mother game released only for the Famicom in Japan and wasn't localized until 2015 on the Wii U with the title Earthbound Beginnings. Mother 2 is Earthbound, with Nintendo changing the name because kids don't want to play a game about their mom, stupid. Mother 3, the final entry, released in Japan in 2006, and even after fan outcry, the game still has never been localized. But come on, Nintendo, even Terry Crews wants Mother 3 localized. And if there's one thing Terry loves more than yogurt, it's gaming companies localizing games that for years have been exclusive to one region. In Smash, Ness's alts mostly reference other characters in Mother. Fuel, Everdread, Mr. Saturn, Ness's younger self. But the weirdest one is his alt literally based on a Japanese baseball team, the Hanshin Tigers. His Smash attacks uses baseball bat and yo-yo weapons in Earthbound. Many of his normal attacks have him produce PSI sparks. His neutral special is PK Flash, a strong burst of light that Ness uses in his games. His side special is PK Fire, one of the most annoying and broken moves in Smash. And Ness can't even use it, instead being exclusive to Paula. The same goes for his up special, PK Thunder. Ness cannot learn this move. His down special is PSI Magnet, a defensive move that sucks in energy attacks, but guess what? Ness can't use this either. This is worse than Pokemon inconsistencies. His final smash is PK Starstorm, where Ness rains meteors down with the help of Paula and Pooh. Why are they there, you may ask? Because Ness can't use PK Starstorm, god damn it! Maybe Lucas will be more accurate though. Spoiler alert, he's even worse.
Captain Falcon!
Honestly, at this point, Captain Falcon is just a Smash original character. Captain Falcon, not to be confused with this Captain Falcon, is the protagonist of the F-Zero series, a fast-paced racing game originating on the SNES. The F-Zero instruction manual describes him as an accomplished pilot and renowned bounty hunter? Hunting who? Hunting what? Is this the reason he has a gun? F-Zero is not a story-heavy franchise, so not much is known about Falcon himself. He was actually meant to be the mascot for the SNES, which went very well. The F-Zero franchise did last 14 years, but releases were few and far between. F-Zero X for the N64, for Maximum Velocity and GP Legend for the GBA, and GX for the GameCube. The final release was Climax in 2004 for the GBA, but that never saw release outside of Japan. As of now, the F-Zero series is effectively dead, but not because of poor sales. In fact, the first 3 games in the series actually sold pretty well, all things considered. We don't need to talk about the last 3. No, the reason Nintendo gives for no new F-Zero game is that they have no new ideas. Frankly, they just genuinely don't know what to do with the franchise. Which is kinda weird. In my opinion, just stick to the basics. Releasing a new F-Zero game would be enough to pique interest. It doesn't have to have some new gimmick. Someone tell Nintendo their new games don't have to have gimmicks. But that's why at this point, Captain Falcon is more synonymous with Smash than F-Zero. In Smash 64 and Melee, Captain Falcon uses his X design, while Brawl and After use a mix of X and GX. In Ultimate, his alternate costumes are based off of other characters or vehicles in the F-Zero franchise, like Blood Falcon, Wild Goose, Jodie Summer, and Dr. Stewart. Similarly to Fox, in F-Zero, Cap is exclusively in the Blue Falcon, so many creative liberties were taken for his moveset, and it became incredibly iconic. His normal moves are just standard kicks and punches. He has a gun, but he never has used it. His specials, you already know them. You know them all. Raptor Boost, Falcon Dive, Falcon Kick, and of course...
Falcon! 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 Falcon!
one of the most iconic moves in Smash history. And everything about Cap is iconic, from his moves to his voice to his look and even his taunts. His final smash is Blue Falcon, where he, hits you with his car. Will we ever get a new F-Zero game? Probably not, but Captain Falcon will always be in our hearts, asking us to...
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff is the balloon Pokemon and the final fighter in the Smash 64 roster. It first appeared in the original Pokemon Red and Green as a normal type, and has appeared in every mainline Pokemon game since. In Pokemon X and Y, however, with the introduction of the Fairy type, Jigglypuff became a dual-type Pokemon, Normal and Fairy. It evolves from this thing and into this thing. Jigglypuff skyrocketed in popularity following its appearance in Smash, and is now one of the most iconic Pokemon of all time. The fact that it even appeared in Smash at all is kinda weird, much less in the first Smash game. There were so many picks for a Pokemon to be in a fighting game that going with this thing kinda seemed like a joke, yet it worked. In Smash, Jigglypuff was originally a semi-clone of Kirby, but is the only fighter in the series to be completely decloned, with the only similarity between the two now being their multiple floaty jumps. In Ultimate, its alts are similar to Pikachu, where it just dons different headwear referencing characters like Leaf, Serena, and the Pokemon Center nurse. Jig's normal attacks just have it using its tiny limbs, but its specials are based on real moves in Pokemon. Its neutral special is Rollout, a rock-type move in Pokemon where you deal more damage when you use it consecutively. It doesn't do that in Smash, but Jig's does roll out. Its side special is Pound. In Pokemon, Pound is one of the weakest normal-type moves and is usually the first for some starter Pokemon. But in Smash, yeah, it's still pretty weak, but it helps you in air mobility, so there's that. Its up special is Sing, which is pretty accurate to the original games, inducing sleep on the opponent. It gives Jigs no vertical movement, so it has no recovery, but having the best air mobility in the game, Jigs doesn't really need recovery. Finally, its down special is Rest, one of the most iconic moves in Smash, and it acts nothing like it does in Pokemon. Sure, Jig still falls asleep, but instead of healing itself, it has the chance to deal an extreme amount of damage, knockback, and even flowers the opponent, but only hit a sweet spot. So there you have it, folks. The most important thing in a fight to the death is a power nap. Jigglypuff's final smash is Puff Up, and it sucks. Jigglypuff inflates a lot, pushing opponents and taking up a lot of the stage, and that's it. Prior to Smash Ultimate, it was very easily survivable. Ultimate buffed it a little bit, adding this additional pop that did some damage, but it's still kinda bad. Overall, Jigglypuff is a really odd final fighter, but Smash really wouldn't be Smash without this thing and its smooth balloon-like texture that's definitely not furry. It's not furry. It has no fur. This doesn't make sense. It doesn't have fur. Stop, please, it doesn't have fur.
So I'm just kind of quietly dropping this video. This is the third TLDR Smash Ultimate video, and it might be the final one. I don't know. I've been sitting on this for a long time and just haven't had the drive to upload it. I finished it around like the beginning of December, and I was really struggling getting through finishing it. And I realized that I wasn't really enjoying making these, and they weren't doing too well. I mean, nothing is doing too well. But when I made something a little more original, it did better. And I had more fun with it. But I just decided I'm just gonna post this, and I have something in the works that I want to finish soon. But yeah, here's a little something. Here's a little intermission here. So yeah.